questions about Maxi can be is when it gets past 8 rounds, how fit is he really?
How fit is he? Exactly.
You know, and the pressure that Pearce is going to be putting on him, it's going to be relentless. You know, and Pearce is strong. He's a strong kid, heavy-handed, and it's going to be. It's maybe not the first 5-6 rounds. Maxi might look comfortable, but what goes on beforehand? How much of an effect will that have when it gets into the later stage of the fight?
Yeah, and let's not forget it's at 140 as well.
Yeah.
Maxi Hughes, former IBO World Lightweight Champion, much more accomplished lower down the weights. Pearce O'Leary is a big, banging 140 guy.
Huge, absolutely huge. He's been down sparring with Steven Cairns in the past. Steven sparred with both fighters actually, but he's been down in the past, and I saw him at the weigh-in. I saw Pearce O'Leary at the weigh-in. I was like, he's a completely different kid. Completely different kid. And then I saw him last night, and how he's filled out, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
That was last night, he's already filled out. So how much more he's going to fill out come fight time, there's going to be a big difference in size there.
One thing I'm thinking with Pearce, homecoming,
Yeah.
right? Now this is different.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole fight week would have been different. He'd probably had people onto him about tickets. Have you got my tickets? Can I get ringside? All of that kind of stuff. The emotion, the ring walk. I'm certain that you've been in the corner of fighters who have had their homecoming and experienced nerves. Dave.
Yeah, 100%. I always say this about it doesn't matter how talented a fighter is, it doesn't matter how good he is, strong he is, how hard he is. It's that, and it's that, the emotion. And you know what these Irish fighters are like? This means everything to them. This is a huge, huge event for every Irish boxer that's on this bill. What does that do, that expectation? What does that emotion do when they stood on the stage there and the music comes on, the crowd starts going absolutely nuts, and then they make that walk to the ring? How does that affect them emotionally? Because if you let emotions get involved in boxing, a lot of times the wheels can come off and it can cost you. So you know that's a big question for every Irish boxer on here, especially Pearce O'Leary, because I'm hearing he's sold masses of tickets.
Yeah, he definitely has. I think there's going to be a lot of emotions tonight. Thank you so much, Dave. Best of luck to you and Steven Cairns as well. I'm sure we'll chat to you afterwards. Let's head over to RMC, who insists that this week his name is Tommy O'Triber.
Let's welcome to the ring, Jonatas de Oliveira.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and a warm welcome to Dublin. Let me tell you that this place is already rocking. It is St. Patrick's weekend. Ireland are up in the rugby, and the Irish fight fans are coming out in force. This man is Jonatas de Oliveira, and this is fight 1 in a stacked card.
And now let's welcome to the ring, Barry McReynolds.
And incoming is Barry McReynolds, 25 years old, from Ireland, 3-0 in the pro side of the game. Only one fighter has managed to go the distance with him so far, and that was the extraordinarily tough away corner fighter Jacob Luskovski in his last fight. And let me tell you, that is one tough man. And the 2 opening bouts of his professional career were over in the first and in the second round, and I'm sure he'll be looking to do more of that this evening here in Dublin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World Championship Boxing from the 3 Arena in Dublin, Ireland. It is all being brought to you by Frank Warren for Queensberry, along with their great sponsors: Unibet, 32 Red, That Prize Guy, Global Next Trade, and Riyadh Season. A big thanks to those great sponsors. We get things started with 4-round schedule in the super lightweight division. When the bell rings, our referee in charge and scoring the contest will be Emil Teat. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing black, white, and gold and weighed in officially at 139.8 pounds. Coming to us from Para, Brazil, He is a veteran of 44 professional bouts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jonatas de Oliveira. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing orange and black and weighed in officially at 142.9 pounds. Hailing from Belfast, Northern Ireland, he had an outstanding amateur career, becoming an 8-time national champion, and now as a professional, undefeated with 3 wins. 2 of his 3 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Barry McReynolds.
Well, here we go. Fight number 1 on this action-packed, stacked card. Barry McReynolds in the black, orange and silver shorts, boxing out of the blue corner. And Renates de Oliveira from Brazil, boxing out of the red corner in the black and white shorts. You're joined by myself, Darren Rees, and Leighton Birchall here at ringside. McReynolds straight out there, Leighton, on that front foot, establishing that jab, head and body.
Yeah, tough man he's in with as well. I know a few prospects who's been in with him, including Steven Cairns, who's boxing later on this evening. Frankie Stringer also, another great prospect coming through. Yeah, he's a tough guy.
He's super tough, is De Oliveira. Like you, I've seen him a fair few times. And McReynolds is not mucking around. He's putting in some aggressive punches straight away, and he's on the front foot. But De Oliveira tends to do a bit of this. He kind of soak him up and does a bit of showboating every now and again. He'll be light on his toes. He has been stopped before. Steven Cairns stopped him with a left hook to the body. McReynolds has been trying to land a couple of those in the first 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, he's put it on him big here, but he's landing some beautiful left hook to the body there. And again,
it's almost like McReynolds has done his homework and knows that that left hook to the body has worked with previous opponents, and that's what he's looking for, that shot underneath the right elbow of the Brazilian. And there it is again, but a little bit low, that one. De Oliveira just complains to the referee, but the referee gives him the nod to say, get on with it.
Let's see a few feints and draw him in a bit now.
McReynolds was a good amateur, fought some good kicks in the amateurs as well. He knows his way around that boxing ring, and he's finding those spaces, he's finding those gaps to get through the guard of the Brazilian. And he's catching him left, right and centre at the moment.
Yeah, he's absolutely picking him apart at the moment. Picking him apart. Great, nice little step there.
This is good accuracy, good tempo for McReynolds here in Dublin.
Yeah, great start to the evening, Darren. Nice.
Not getting carried away though, is he? He's just kind of tapping upstairs, throwing the shots where he needs to throw them. He's had some success, but hasn't kind of let that success get the better of his mindset. And just sitting nice and steady behind that jab now. Probably looks like he's waiting for De Oliveira to make some sort of an entrance, try and form some form of attack and counter it.
Nice. And go again after that. Looks very heavy-handed, doesn't he? Looks very heavy-handed.
You can hear the shots as the clapper goes to signal the last 10 seconds of this opening round. This one scheduled for 4 in the super lightweight division. Do you think we'll get there?
The whole way?
All 4 rounds. The way that McReynolds has started this, it looks like he's got no ambitions of going the 4 rounds.
No.
Like I said, his first couple of fights ended in the opening round and then again in the second round, and you can see that. And from where we're sat, you can hear it as well, can't you? Because those punches, they go in with a thud.
Yeah, 100%, Darren. But this Jonatas is it. He's extremely tough guy. Extremely tough guy, so he might be playing a few little games himself in there, you know.
He is known for it, a bit of showmanship is De La Vera, but so much to look forward to this evening, both on the prelims with some absolute cracking 50-50 fights coming up on the prelims. The main card, one of your teammates, Piers O'Leary, co-main event. We'll have a chat about that in a short while.
Yeah, Big Bang's out tonight.
He's looking rapid, he's looking vicious, he's looking spiteful, so we look forward to that. Well, here we go then, round 2. Both fighters straight to the centre of the ring. De La Vera meets his man in the middle with that guard nice and tight, but McReynolds looking for those spaces, looking for those gaps, and goes to the body again. And he just kind of plants his feet into the canvas as he chucks those hooks in, both upstairs and downstairs.
Like to see a bit more like, bit more thought to the process when he's letting the mans go, you know. Like touch, touch, bang instead of bang, bang, bang.
There's those little touches. De La Vera not really coming up with anything himself. He's kind of just walking into all the shots. And let me tell you a little stat. 92% of people have failed to get him out of there.
So it'd be quite a statement if he does, wouldn't it?
It would be a statement. And he has got 38 defeats on his record. He is one of your classic away corner fighters. Have gloves and gum shield, will travel.
Yeah.
But he is one durable fighter.
Better him than me.
Too right.
Better him than me.
Nice work there with the jab from McReynolds as he's nice and light on his toes there. Just having a look at downstairs to the body.
Yeah, nice.
And that was good, wasn't it, Leighton? The way that he just kind of threw a couple of shots there, found some space, looked for another angle.
Yeah, just glided out, you know. Doesn't need to rush. Doesn't need to rush. Yonatas talking to him in there now. Very experienced man. Knows his way around the ring.
Well, this is fight number 4 for Barry McReynolds.
Oh, he threw back there.
And at the moment, he's cruising.
Good shot.
Oh, nice. Really good timing there with that right hand from McReynolds. And De La Vera tried to grab hold of him, but the experience of McReynolds was having none of it.
On the other side.
And you just get the sense that McReynolds is starting to enjoy himself now, Leighton.
Yeah, 100%. That's what it's all about, you know. Enjoy it, because it goes like a click of your fingers when you're in there, honestly. It's like, was I in there for 20 odd? Was I in there for 20 odd minutes, half an hour? It goes so fast. Good shot.
Well, a few moments ago, it was one of the first proper attacks we've seen from De La Vera, which didn't last too long, 3 or 4 shots. But there is stuff coming back. There's enough to keep him on his toes.
Yeah, that's what you want, though. You want these kind of men throwing back to then sit down and counter their punches, because they very, very rarely throw. So that's what you want them doing, you know. You want them open them up a little bit and squeeze the gap.
Well, one of the challenges when you've got a negative fighter is looking good yourself, isn't it?
Yeah. Just give me a little nod there, didn't he?
He's got his eyes on you as De La Vera. But let's talk about your teammate, Big Bang, Piers O'Leary. How has camp been for him? Because people will be very excited for that fight, him versus Maxi Hughes for the vacant IBO title. He looks good. What's it like on the inside?
Oh, he's unbelievable, you know, and he's an absolute gentleman as well, to make up for it. So such a nice guy, but works so hard, and he deserves it tonight. It's his big homecoming, done thousands upon thousands of tickets. This whole arena's for him, to be honest. So hopefully he gets the job done tonight, become an IBO world champion, and then he comes back again in the summer. So honestly, I can't wait for it. He deserves it, honestly. They say Yonatas, I Neil P must want some smoke.
Yeah, I'll tell you, from where we are at ringside, you obviously won't be able to see us, but the away corner is literally a couple of metres away from us, and De La Vera came back and was giving Leighton Birchall a look. He was giving him the eyes.
You don't want that, does he, Darren?
He doesn't want that smoke, as you say.
Yeah.
Nice right hand to the body there from McReynolds as we start this third round, the penultimate round in this super lightweight fight scheduled for 4.
I'd like to see him just stay in front of him. He bang, 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 yeah. And then let his hands go. Be comfortable.
Tell you what, McReynolds is really good at going upstairs, and then he just dips his legs and slams in those shots to the body. It gets De Oliveira to lift up his hands with those head shots, and then he chuck in a big, heavy, unforgiving body shot. Over and over again he does it. And then he comes out and has a look like he did then, and then he'll go again. You watch him.
Oh, I thought these was like around my weight. They're just super lightweight today.
This one in the super lightweight division.
Well, a bit bigger than me. I bet he wants it as well. Guy's about 10 kilos heavier.
Well, De Oliveira, the amount of times that we've seen him, whether that's in the Queensberry ring or wherever, he's a bit of a showman, quite the character.
Going through the gears now. He's a showman, yeah. He boxed my good friend and teammate Frankie Stringer, and tough guy.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he came back with a good left hand to the body and a right hand over the top, did De Oliveira. That's enough to keep McReynolds awake and lively, and especially on his toes, but he's straight back to business. Nice left hook to the body again, really kind of dug in that one. And De Oliveira felt that one. You can tell he did, but that one was low. And he complains to the referee, who just has a chat with McReynolds and tells him to keep those shots up. And he says that he's good to continue, so on we go with the action.
Oh, he's coming for him now, isn't he? Oh, good uppercut. Oh!
And out of nowhere, the Brazilian is starting to have a go, isn't he? I mean, the shots are pretty wild, but he's swinging them in there.
Yeah.
Which is probably actually what McReynolds wants a bit. He wants some action coming back, because it'll open up and create some opportunities for him to get his shots off and try things out, which him and his team would have been doing in the build-up and in camp for this fight.
Yeah, I'd like to see him just get the job done now, you know, instead of showboating. Get the job done. They're having a little chat in there, you see. Horrible guy, that Oliver.
Yeah, they were proper having a conversation. And have you ever had that with a fighter later? Anyone started having a chat with you?
He's funny. No, I just get them out there, me. They have no time for smiling against me.
Yeah, probably the best way. But so far, so good in this one.
Yeah.
6 fights on the preliminary show. On our prelims here on the Queensberry and DAZN feeds before the main broadcast kicks off a little bit later on. Then there's action after the action. We've got 2 bonus fights. And I cannot wait looking at this arena, having a look around, but those that have been it's a great venue, and I bet it will be electric by the time that Big Bang Pierce O'Leary walks out, and Maxi Hughes, and of course top of the bill, Jazza Dickens and Anto Cacace. Can Anto Cacace become a 2-time champion of the world, or will Jazza Dickens be the man? Well, here we go, 4th and final round in this one. Both fighters give each other a nod and a smile, and it's straight back, beginning the round in the same way that the last one ended. McReynolds nice and light on his toes as he circles around, and those hands are low, just popping that jab out, getting straight to work, making De Oliveira miss.
McReynolds a good fighter though. Very good fighter. Just go through the gears now, you see. Last round. Let's try and get them out there. There for the taking.
De Oliveira just nice and tight with that guard there. Kind of getting himself into space, but not too much.
Yeah, he wants his paycheck next week too, doesn't he?
Well, that is one of the key things with these away corner fighters. They tend to have several fights in the diary, and they do not want to get stopped and have a 30-day suspension, because it will stop them from their next job, as it were. But McReynolds really has put the pressure on in all 4 of these rounds, and he's landed some good solid shots, both to the head and to the body. And he's having some fun in there as well, because he made De Oliveira miss there and looked out into the crowd to see where the shot had gone. Nice right up the centre of the garden. De Oliveira looks at him to smile and nod and say, yeah, you got me with that one. And he follows it up with a good 1-2 and a stab to the body. This is a nice strong end to the round, or to the fight, from Ireland's Barry McReynolds.
Having a go as well. Good to see.
De Oliveira got back with a left hook to the body of his own. He's been caught with many of those tonight. And that has been a key shot and a theme of this opening bout of the evening. Is that left hook to the body. Both have been throwing and chucking that in there.
He's got his groin guard high up as well, hasn't he? I think he's half expecting them shots tonight.
It's a good observation, he has. De Oliveira swings and misses. McReynolds good with that upper body movement, good of his feet, making his man miss. Nice right hand that, and De Oliveira looks at his man again and smiles to say, yep, you got me again. And you can tell that there's a good amount of respect between these two. And I think McReynolds has looked really, really sharp.
He's a good fighter. Let's see him just let his hands go now, and, you know, let the hands go. Give him it.
The last few seconds of the fight, De Oliveira having a go there, but he gets caught with a right hand and he just tries to swing at McReynolds, misses again. And Barry McReynolds has a big smile on his face because he knows they'll be moving to 4-0. That was a good performance. He did plenty well there. Very impressed with that upper body movement and his feet. He's good at making his man miss. But look at De Oliveira dance. Can you dance like that?
I can dance better than him, boy.
We like opponents like that. We really do. The ones who come and have a go. The characters are great. The amount of times that you've seen an away corner fighter who is literally just there to survive. And even if you've got a really good fighter in the opposite corner, it's hard for them to look good when you've got someone like that. So, well done to them. Right with the Thomas Triber for the decision.
No problem, no problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, our referee in charge, Emil Teat, scores it 40-36 for your winner, and still undefeated, Barry McReynolds.
Of course, that one went the way that it should have. Barry McReynolds moves to 4-0. A very good performance, a big smile on his face as he stands in the centre of the ring and poses for pictures with his team. I don't think he put a foot wrong. I'm sure there'll be little bits and pieces that the team will look back on and pick up on and whatever else it is, and they'll move on and things can surely only get better. And he'll be an exciting fighter to keep an eye on. We're ready for our next fight, so over to Thomas Triber.
Let's continue, and now welcome to the ring, Benito Canelito Garcia.
Mexican Benito Garcia, 25 years old and a very active fighter, so active that he was actually on our Queensberry Derby show just a couple of weeks ago. And there's two things that go together very nicely, and that is Mexicans and boxing. I don't need to tell you that again.
And now let's welcome to the ring, Gary the Diva Coley.
What a nice loud cheer in this arena for Gary Cully. We haven't seen him since December 2024, where he lost a points decision against one half of tonight's co-main event, Maxi Hughes. But this is the continuation of the rebuild. He's calling it Gary Cully 2.0. He's back. He's back enjoying his boxing. And we all know that happy fighters are quite often dangerous fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 6 rounds in the super lightweight division. Brought to you by Frank Warren for Queensberry, along with their great sponsors. Unibet, 32 Red, That Prize Guy, Global Next Trade, and Riyadh Season. When the bell rings, our referee in charge and scoring the contest will be Podrig Oraktagon. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing silver trunks and weighed in officially at 143 pounds. Coming to us from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, he brings a professional record consisting of 17 wins, 17 defeats, 4 draws, 5 wins, come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Benito Canelito Garcia! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing white with orange and weighed in officially at 142.10 pounds. Hailing from Nice, Ireland, he has a professional record of 18 wins, 2 defeats, 10 of his 18 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Gary the Diva Coley!
Well, here we go then, fight number 2 here in Dublin. 6 3-minute rounds in the super lightweight division. Benito Garcia of Mexico boxing out of the red corner in those white shorts with the black gloves. And Gary Cully 2.0 boxing out of the blue corner in the orange and white shorts. And Cully straight on that front foot in the southpaw stance, says that he's back to enjoying his boxing, and that is what it's all about. That's how it started for him, as enjoyment, and that's how he wants it to continue as he pushes forward against this tough Mexican who is incredibly active. And so far, so good, Leighton.
Yeah, this Mexican coming to let his hands go. Oh.
Good 1-2, nice shot 1-2 there from Gary Cully, and the crowd react to that one as he just starting to get into his rhythm now with that southpaw jab of his. Good work with his feet as well, just making Benito Garcia miss. One of the tallest super lightweights in the world is Cully. Most definitely got that reach advantage, that's for sure.
Yeah, he used to make lightweight too as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Made lightweight. Some good fighters at that super lightweight, isn't they? Some serious operators.
I'll tell you what, Garcia's got
being one of them. Big bang.
We look forward to him later on. But Garcia's got his work cut out this evening in terms of those long levers from Cully. And he's just doing a bit of showboating there by the looks of it. And Cully won't take too kindly for that, and that might give him the ump a little bit, and he might start putting his foot down a bit more. We'll soon find out.
He's having a look, though, isn't he, this Mexican? He's having a look.
Last week, Garcia, or 2 weeks ago, sorry, was in Derby. 2 weeks later, here he is in Dublin.
Who did he box in Derby, Darren? Was that Lasha Guruli?
Lasha Guruli, Paris 2024.
Olympic bronze medalist.
Olympic bronze medalist.
Good fighter. Good fighter.
And Garcia is really having a go tonight. He's swinging wildly, which could land in his favour, but
might not as well.
But if Cully finds the opening, trust me, he'll find it and he'll let one go. We're going to the last few seconds of this opening round. Good strong start there. What are you liking so far, Leighton?
I'm liking that he's keeping his composure a bit, so what the Mexican is like trying to get in his head, should you say?
Movement, good. Counter.
By,
like, movement, counter. Movement, left, right. Oi.
It's like he's not throwing punches, but he's trying to get in his head by just moving away and trying to make him miss a lot, you know what I mean? So it's not a bad little fight, to be honest. I'm enjoying it.
But this is the third time that Gary Cully has boxed in the free arena here in Dublin. He wasn't too happy with the last couple of fights. I mean, there was one fight against Jose Felix, which he lost by stoppage, and he said it took him some time to get over that. That was a hard defeat, that one. And then last time he boxed here, he won against Rees-Mould on a split decision, but he wasn't too happy with his performance there either. And he's absolutely determined to put things right, if you like. And here he comes in the second round, straight out with that southpaw jab of his, as Garcia just slams in a lead hook to the body. Oh. Nice jab there from Cully. Garcia just trying to be tricky there with that head movement, but quite brave stuff with those hands low, and a backhand uppercut just snuck through there from Cully on the ropes. And Garcia really planting his feet and kind of standing in a dangerous place. And he's doing a good job of making himself quite hard to pin down, is Garcia. And straight back on with that jab from Cully. And do you agree, Leighton? Garcia's doing a good job of being elusive, isn't he?
Yeah, Garcia is tricky, very, very tricky. It's like, look, now he's wanting to get on the front foot. In a minute he'll be on the back foot dancing and looking out to the crowd. It's like he doesn't know what to do, but it's offsetting Gary's work. It's he's making Gary think, you know. Corner edge, right by us, Darren. Good movement, just saying good movement. It's like he doesn't want him to stand with him.
There has been moments in his fight already where he has stood with him in the corner, probably had a chat with him in between rounds about that. Oh, a nice left hook there from Benito Garcia. Cully being nice and patient, just trying to put his man down as he's got him in the corner now. And can he keep him there as he just chucks those straight shots in, and Garcia lunged forwards to try and grab hold of him. Nice 1-2 again there from the Irishman. In the corner of Garcia, just shouting for him to make him miss. Keep him missing, head and body.
Yeah. Sonny Edwards in the corner of Gary Cully, former IBF World Champion. Got
some good support in here, Cully.
Yeah.
He really has got a good fan base. They come out to watch him. He's just starting to up the aggression now and up the tempo and the punch variety. And that was a better round for Cully. He still had plenty coming back. But it looked like he's just starting to put his foot on the pedal a little bit more every moment that the fight goes by. Yeah,
definitely, 100%. Slowed the feet down on this fella too, Garcia. Slowed the feet down on him and chopping him on the ropes and letting them combinations go short, back, nice to see.
You got your fight. What are you making me? You got
it's definitely nice to have Cully back. He's always in good fights. They're always entertaining. Whether he's won or he's lost them, they're always entertaining.
Counter on it.
He's just got that fan-friendly style. Comes forward.
Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yeah, free size as well. I think he likes to be up close. It's
it's quite rare, isn't it?
Yeah, big old boy as well.
Of that size. Well, this one scheduled for 6. Whether we'll get there or not, I'm not sure, because Garcia is chucking some big old punches, and there's been moments where Cully's had his man in the corner in the ropes and just started to let his hands go, but Garcia very good at being slippery and getting out of a dangerous place as he comes forward in this round, nice and aggressive.
Shot. Big old arms on him.
Good steady work from Cully, not getting carried away. And I tell you what, for the height of Cully, he's very good at switching up the range. He just goes from throwing a big long 1-2 and then immediately he's in the right place to throw a lead up to the body, and he does it well.
Yeah. Garcia's always got to be there for that though, isn't he? Look, he doesn't know what to do on the road.
He's getting caught now, and I tell you what, that's what happens when you stand in the same place for too long, and Cully knows it. He's got to really let his hands go now. And that was a good straight left hand there from Cully. Uppercut. And Garcia finds himself on the ropes, and where the fatigue looks like he's just starting to set in, is there some deep breaths going on. How much movement he'll be able to carry on doing, I'm not too sure. But definitely the most successful moment in the fight so far for Cully, and his first fight back since December 2024.
Yeah, he's boxing alright, yeah. Boxing nice.
Good shot. Lovely lead hook there from Cully. Set it up with a 1-2, and Garcia found himself in the corner again. And he was going to come back to try and grab hold of him, and he changed his mind and threw a big whipping right hook. He's come to fight, has the Mexican.
Yeah, it's a good little fight, this. Good fight.
And there's another. And that low left hand of Cully. That shot just snuck over that glove of his, but he keeps coming back. He looks ultra focused this evening. And there's an uppercut again, which Leighton Birchall ringside with me was just shouting for. And that seems to be the shot which is having some success here, because as he comes forward with those straight shots, so his head kicks down, doesn't it? And there it is again. Nice work here from Cully. Can he keep it up for the rest of the rounds? And Garcia,
sit down on your shot now, innit? Sit down on it, bang, pick it. Pick it now. Got him going where you want him. Stay in front of him, let your hands go.
The last few seconds of the round. Nice straight left hand to finish it for Gary Cully. What would you be saying to him in that corner, Leighton?
I'd be saying stay consistent with your work, really. Stay consistent with your work, what you're doing, because it's nice, but don't be so
fight back, okay? Fight back.
Upright. Just sit down on your shots now and rip him in, you know, instead of bang, bang.
Yeah, we could.
Sit down now
fight
and
back.
rip him in.
Hands tight, movement. No, I don't want this. No, I don't want that. No, tight. Live fire.
Good moments there
keep tight.
for Cully
keep the
and
ball.
for Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia.
Okay, hands up. We want for the
really
fire.
Having a go at it. There's been times that you thought he's just going to grab hold of Cully. and just hold on until the referee splits them up, and then he'll just let a couple of wild hooks go.
Our hands there.
And it's keeping Cully well and truly on his toes.
Let's go.
He knows he's in a bit of a fight here, though. I think he's feeling sorry for himself in that corner. Corner just giving him a bit of a good old tell now.
Garcia, that is.
Yeah, Garcia. And go again.
It's going to be those second phase attacks where Cully might get him, and there's a nice straight left down there from Cully. Just set his feet up well and threw that straight shot, and there goes another one to the body. And Garcia finding himself in the corner more often than not at the moment, which isn't the greatest place to be.
Yeah, I can't see this going the whole way, to be honest.
And this is solid work here from the Irishman. He's really starting to smell blood now, and the Irish crowd are getting behind him as he just lets those shots go again and again, and you can see the aggression in every single one of his shots as the Mexican grabs hold of him.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. He's going through the gears.
Cully going up and down those gears.
Who would you like to see him in with, Darren?
I'm really not sure. He's had so many great fights, hasn't he?
Yep.
Just anyone who comes to fight, generally.
Yeah.
Because he comes to fight.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you get that fireworks, and we're getting a little bit of that tonight.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Got to be switched on.
Nice, sneaky little shot got through there from the Mexican. Cully, nice and relaxed as he comes forward, just tapping upstairs with that jab. And right hook really got through from the Mexican, but that's good work again from Cully on the ropes in the corner. That is where he's getting his success. That's where it's happening for him.
I'd like to see him try force a strategy. It's definitely taken.
Oh, nice lead hook again. Benito Garcia is a tough man. And he's done well to escape that, and he will grab hold of him. And Cully quite happy to work on the inside and at range. Both seem to suit him. I tell you what, Benito Garcia, the body language has changed dramatically since the opening round. The fourth round, so a couple to go, which is a long time, isn't it, when you've got a 6'2" Gary Cully flying at you with those big, straight, explosive, straight shots.
Yeah, definitely. Letting his hands go a lot. I'd rather see the punch ratio, not half letting his hands go. Fair play.
Well, can Cully get his man out of there in the 2 remaining rounds? It's looking that way at the moment.
Let's go, you see it all now, yeah? That's fine.
And the Mexican, Benito Garcia, is getting a bit of a telling off in that corner by the looks of it. The corner wanted to fight, they wanted to keep coming forward.
You're not going to see it all
And what we
now,
can
okay?
hear and see is,
everything.
you've got 2 rounds, leave it all in there, go for it.
Literally.
Right advice.
Give you everything.
Yeah,
Base counter. Base
well,
counter.
look at his record, 17-17, 50-50, 4 draws. He's not what you call a journeyman on the road at the minute, is he? And you can tell by that he's trying to win.
Yeah, a real mixed record, an even record, and you can see where those wins have come from. And Carty coming out with intention.
Just like to see him change the angle to the right, not the left. There you go. See, when he changes it to the left, Garcia gets under that right hook.
Bit of showboating again from Garcia. That 1 minute's rest in between was well needed for him. He was breathing heavily in that corner.
Little shoulder roll uppercut I'd like to see. Oh.
Oh, good shots there from Cully. Threw a nice uppercut and then that lead hook over the top. And he's struggling to get his work off now, Leighton, because Garcia is grabbing hold of him at every opportunity.
Yeah, 100%. He's survival mode, I think. Survival mode.
Nice body shot there from Cully. Just rushed in at speed and threw that left hook under the elbow of Garcia.
Still only young, Gary. He's only 30. So
still time left in the game if he wants it.
Definitely.
As he said, this is 2.0 of him. And he's starting to load these shots up now. Those big straight left hands of his. Just a little dip in his knees and he's sinking them in. And Garcia doing everything he possibly can to make him miss. But he's zapping himself for energy at the same time. And Cully got him on the ropes yet again, and in that corner, and there was a straight left hand again. And Garcia is having a hard night at the office.
Yeah, I'd like to see him punch, adjust, step back, punch, again, step back.
And I tell you what, the referee's going to start to have a look at it, because the attacks are non-stop and there isn't barely anything coming back from Garcia in this round, or in the latter part of this round. And Cully really starting to enjoy himself now, and just punches in bunches are coming as he's got him on the ropes, and the ref has got his eyes firmly on the Mexican. And it looks like he will survive this round as we go into the last few seconds.
Got a cut above, underneath the right eye. Garcia. Corner's working on it now.
But one of the things, Leighton, with what we're seeing here is Benito Garcia is good at getting out of trouble at the last seconds, whether he's in the ropes or he's in the corner.
Yeah.
What can you do when you've got a fighter like that? What can you do to kind of trap him in there and try and finish the job? Because that's when Cully's having his success, isn't it? How do you stop a slippery fighter from creating space like he's doing?
You cut the ring off, you know, and you be sensible with your work and your combinations, and you pick the right shot. Pick the right shot, hurt them, step on them, boom, job done. But you can't just follow them around the ring and follow and keep chasing, because that's what they want. Just step back, grab, spin you, back to the centre. Ref jumps in, break, gives you a warning, step back. You know, this is what these journeymen are good at doing, so you've got to exploit the weaknesses.
Well said, that man. Well, here we go, the sixth and final round. We weren't sure if we were going to get here. We still might not hear, or may not hear, the final bell. Benito Garcia of Mexico comes straight in and grabs hold of Gary Cully, who's keen to get back to work, get those big, long arms of his at work with those straight shots which he throws so well. And again, Garcia just trying to grab hold of him there. Cully's worked his man out now, I think.
Yeah, he's letting his hands go now.
And Garcia looks absolutely exhausted, knackered, which is understandable.
With the pressure he's been under. Oh.
The big shots are flying in now, one after another, in 2s and 3s, 4s and 5s. And the tempo and the pressure is getting to Garcia. And there he is, just trying to grab hold of him again. And the referee was having a good look in the previous round, and even more so now. And the referee just calls time there. Was that a low blow? It look like a low blow to you, Leighton? It must have been, because Cully's
shoelace has come on.
Oh, it's his shoelace.
I thought he spat his gum shield out.
I couldn't work out what was going on there, but that was a good left hand, and then followed it up with a lead hook there from Cully. Garcia still coming back every now and again with these little bursts of ones and twos. But the tension and the pressure and the volume from Cully.
Finish him. Nice, and again. And again.
Nice shots there from Cully, and he could get the finish in the 6th and final round, and his first fight in a long time, and that's exactly what he'll want. As the referee just warns about being careful with the punches at the back of the head. And Benito Garcia grabbing hold of Cully again. And Cully straight forward with 3 straight shots and plenty more of them. And there's still a while to go in this round. And Cully knows it.
Yeah.
He's got his man exactly where he wants him.
Yeah. Me and these trainers having a little conversation here.
Nice straight left hand to the body there from Cully.
I'll finish him now.
And Garcia all over the place now. Fatigue more than anything. Just utterly exhausted. Big deep breaths through his nose. And Cully having a whale of a time there, as he's constantly popping out his jabs and some heavy shots to follow when he wishes to. I tell you what, Benito Garcia sounds like he's going to hear that final bell. And if he does, then fair play to him, because the pressure was non-stop from Ireland's Gary Cully, who had him in trouble many, many times, and over again he survived it. And somehow got to the 6th and final round. Fair play to him, Leighton Birchall.
Jesus, he was on tough geezer. Wow. One tough man. Took some punishment there. He'll have an headache in the morning.
He'll certainly know that he was in a fight. But great to see Gary Cully back. Back to winning ways. And Gary Cully 2.0 is looking good. So I'm sure we'll be looking forward to some bigger and better fights as time goes on. As we said, he's got a great fan base, and this place is just starting to fill up nicely now.
Yeah,
the Irish come out to support their own. That is one thing for certain. But over to Thomas Treiber, who has the official scorecard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, our referee in charge, Padre Oroctagon, scores it 60-54 for your winner, Gary the Diva Cully.
But that big smile on the face of Gary Cully tells you everything in terms of what that means to him. And there he is, posing in the centre of the ring, baby in hands. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, you know. That's exactly what it's all about, to be honest.
The tough training camps, weeks, sometimes months away from friends, family, loved ones. When the fight's over, especially when they've won, it's great to see the smiles on their faces, and especially the team as well, who have been through it all with the fighters.
Yeah.
Which you'll know more than most, being part of a fighting family. Well, we're ready for our next fight.
Yeah.
And over to Thomas Treiber.
Let's now welcome to the ring, German Skobenko.
for the big boys of boxing. It's the heavyweight division. And this is 32-year-old German Skobenko from Russia, but based in Uzbekistan. Now that is a fighting country, let me tell you. And this is bout number 27 for the 6'1" heavyweight. He's a largely unknown quantity, but we'll find out how good he is when the opening bell sounds.
And now let's welcome to the ring, the Carty Party, Thomas Carty!
The Carty Party returns. 30-year-old heavy-handed Irishman Thomas Carty is back. Nearly a year to the date since his last fight in New York City, where his knee buckled in the second round and he had to retire on the spot, which was devastating for him. That was the only defeat of his career. This is a man who comes to entertain. 10 wins on his record, and only one person has managed to go the distance with him. 9 others have fallen. We look forward to seeing this man when that opening bell goes, because he always brings the fireworks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the big boys of boxing, 6-round schedule in the heavyweight division. Brought to you by Frank Warren for Queensberry, along with their great sponsors. Unibet, 32 Red, That Prize Guy, Global Next Trade, and Season. When the bell rings, our referee in charge and scoring the contest will be Paul McCullum. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing black with red and weighed in officially at 245 pounds. Hailing from Moscow, Russia, he is a veteran of 26 professional bouts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome German Skobenko. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He comes wearing white and green and weighed in officially at 263 pounds. His professional record, 10 wins, just 1 defeat, 9 of his 10 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, from right here, Dublin, Ireland, here is the Carty Party, Thomas Carty!
He had a bit of momentum a couple of years ago, this Thomas Carty, didn't he?
He did. He's very heavy-handed. And they say, no Carty, no party. Round 1, scheduled for 6 in the heavyweight division. German Skobenko of Russia in the black shorts with the black gloves, and Thomas Carty in the blue corner with the white and green shorts. First fight back nearly a year to the date since the first defeat in his career, which was no fault of his own. His knee buckled in the second round, and he had to quit basically on the spot. Not quit, he had to pull out of the fight on the spot. He had to retire, wrong word. He's a seriously heavy-handed fighter, is the Irishman. Takes a game seriously, does all the right things, and he will be excited to be back to it.
I'd like to see him throw this rear left hand to the body. because the Russian's going to drop straight onto it. There you go.
What about that for timing, Leighton Birchall?
I know my boxing, I'm a southpaw boy.
Well, if you just joined us, a warm welcome
good
to the
shot
Free
again,
Arena.
Called it, Anna.
Skabenko of Russia just trying to get his work off there, but the sharp jab of Carty is keeping him on his toes, keeping him thinking as he just tries to get in and get to the body of Carty.
Better see, just 1-2 straight down, pop up.
And Carty lands a big, heavy left hand
This guy's
on the gloves, and Skabenko gives him a bit of a nod to say, yeah, I felt that one. And the olays start to happen inside the arena here in Dublin, early on in the card.
Some atmosphere in here later, Darren.
It'll be electric, especially when Pierce O'Leary, the homeboy, walks out in front of a home crowd. But at the moment, it is Thomas Carty's time.
Of Dublin, yep. Just go through the gears straight away, I would, with this guy.
Just taking his time here, isn't he? I think he's probably just seeing how that knee feels as he moves around. Of course, he's been sparring and whatever else. It's a different ball game when you're in there.
Be wary of it, won't he? To be fair to him.
I'm sure it'll be on his mind. But this round has been a slow start.
Really.
The last few seconds then.
Cagey first round, to be honest.
What do you think psychologically is going through his mind for him to come out and just take it, well, have that approach, I guess? Have that approach of just kind of being a bit cagey.
Listen, you've got to be cagey, but you've also got to let your hands go and just have zero respect in that ring. Let them gain the respect. If they're not gaining no respect, I'm taking you out there.
Well, we will see Carty go through the gears. And the next round may be very different. So just look around the arena, and more, as each moment goes by, each and every seat is getting filled up. And this is a sellout in here this evening. And I'm sure that electricity will come through on the television when it's filled to the brim later on. Well, here we go, round two. Both fighters meet in the centre of the ring. Skabenko has got a losing record, but he's got some wins on there. A few of them by knockout as well. And that's the thing with this heavyweight game.
Yeah, literally. Just one punch, turn your lights off. Which is the sad truth for boxing, isn't it? Good for some of us.
And entertaining for the crowd as well.
Yeah.
Skabenko just trying to make... I tell you what, he looks very, very wary to Skabenko on his way in. Extremely wary.
Yeah, he doesn't look confident when he's punching, does he? I think he's like punching like get away kind of thing, ain't he?
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of 30% punches, doesn't it?
Yeah. Listen, I wouldn't like to take them at 30% like, but...
No.
It's different when you're big men, isn't it? Oh.
And again, nice, slow, steady start for Thomas Carty here in the second round. He just constantly taps to the head of the Russian Skabenko. And when he sees that shot, it'll come. And I tell you what, Leighton, if he wanted to, he could have just come out all guns blazing, couldn't he?
Yeah, 100%. I think he's with a bit of the time out, Darren, he might want to get back. Oh, good shot. Good shot.
Nice shot there. Landed a straight left down in that southpaw stance of his, and then an uppercut followed. But fair play to Skobenko. Straight back to it. I mean, the attack isn't very meaningful from him, but he's there.
He's getting some punches off, though. He's getting a lot of punches off. They might only be taps, but they're getting through.
The work's there. It's just not very effective, is it?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. But they are getting through, aren't they? So
Carty just kind of waiting for a big shot to come out of nowhere.
I think we're going to get it, to be honest. Awkward guy, though, this little fella. Oh,
Skobenko having
a go.
Tiny bit of a go at the end of the round there. And another very reserved round from Thomas Carty, who has quite literally just moved around a bit, hasn't he? And just popped that jab out Leighton, and he's thrown a few heavy shots, but nothing too much, has he?
Nah, not really. He's punching like, get me away, but one big Tom lands, it's like, you don't want to be catching that on the chin, do you?
What would you be saying to Thomas Carty in the corner now? Would you be telling him to just start going up the gears?
Yeah, definitely. Exactly them words what you said there, Darren. Just go through them gears and let's give it to him a bit, you know? Give it to him.
The thing is, he's been out for a year and he would have wanted to be active. And I'm sure he wanted to just get some rounds under his belt as well, especially with that knee recovering.
Yeah, definitely. He'll still be wary of that knee, won't he, Darren? Here we go, going into round 3 now.
Skobenko lands the first punch of the third round on the gloves of Carty. Carty,
good job, that.
Just really relaxed in there. Unbelievably relaxed, actually. Taking his time, having a proper look.
Good job, guys.
Been in a fair few sparring camps as Thomas Carty. He's been around the world, yeah.
Good shot.
Been about 20 weeks of Anthony Joshua, Dillian White, among many others. So he's learnt and got a lot of experience from some of the kind of big heavyweights and successful heavyweights of recent times. Yeah. And that's a nice jab there from Carty. Just snapped the head back of Skobenko, and the sweat bounced off his head and glimmered in the brightness of the lights here. Skobenko just trying to get his own jab off.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to watch, to be honest with you. It's good to watch. Good shot. Just because you're on the edge, you see, aren't you, with these heavyweights? It's you don't know what you're getting there, really.
But the thing is, with the heavyweight game, especially when you know how hard that Carty can punch, is don't blink because it can change so quickly. Nice jab upstairs and then a straight left hand to the body there from Carty, who's reading the attacks of Skobenko and nullifying them with his own straight shots and his jabs. He's offsetting him with that jab, making him think over and over again. Nice left hand over the top there from Carty, but still slow and steady wins the race for him.
corner screaming for him to come forward here. Good shot.
Nice shot from Carty, right through the middle of the guard. Every single time that Skabenko feels one of those, it'll make his body language change a little bit more. But all of a sudden, he's become a little bit light on his toes. He must have heard me.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, this fight hasn't caught fire yet. Be interesting to know what they're saying in that blue corner of Thomas Carty. And you heard him saying that they're encouraging him to come forward and let his hands go a bit.
Yeah, I could see them mid-round, like, hands in the air, come forward kind of thing, so I assume that's what they were saying.
But a Russian just above us at ringside, breathing heavily, big breaths there.
Sucking it up, and
he's extremely hot under those bright lights in these big arenas. You can feel the heat from a few feet away, never mind when you're in there and boxing. Will Carty take a bit of a different approach in this round? Is he going to come forward and start letting his hands go, or will it be more of the same? That jab is nice and sharp of his.
Carty weighing on 263 pounds. He's a big old boy, isn't he?
He's got some weight behind those punches. Skabenko, overhand right there, just misses. The feet made him miss of Carty's.
Big uppercut here. And again.
Carty looking to set something up off the back of that jab over and over again. He throws it as a single, double, treble, just touches upstairs of it. He's basically controlling a fight of it, isn't it, he's Aiton? He's pretty much just controlling it, just off that lead hand.
Just the lead hand. Good jab will take you around the world. And he's got a good jab. Let's him just let him go now. And again.
And there's a bit more of a solid left hand. That was a good uppercut there from Carty. More of the same would be good. And the corner increasing in volume and shouting instructions at him. And it sounds like they want him to be a little bit busier. The referee just having a word with the pair of them about breaking when he says to break.
Yeah.
Not on their own terms.
Yeah, it's crucial in there. Oh, what's the head?
Yeah, there's almost a big clash of heads there. We don't want any cuts. There we go. Nice shot there from Carty.
Just like to see him go through the gears. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the jab's really good, and when he goes forward with the attacks, he looks really effective. And what we've seen with Carty, over the years, and the 9 times he knocked people out, is he does go through the gears. Yeah. But I think maybe because he has had that year out.
Yeah, it might have took its toll, you don't know, do you?
Yeah, like psychologically. Might just take a few rounds to get used to it, I guess, and get your confidence back and just kind of remember where you are and all those kinds of things. You know what it's like.
Yeah, 100%. Inactivity is an absolute killer.
Because you can't compare it to sparring, can you?
No,
there's nothing like actually getting in there with the TV cameras and the lights and the arena.
Yeah, it's completely different. You can do all the sparring in the world, but if you can't perform on the night, all the sparring goes to waste. So if you put a game plan together in sparring and you can't execute that on the night, then there's a lot of waste, wasn't it? So it's all about putting it together on the night and getting it right on the night. Because no matter who you're in against, there's always some things you've worked on for that opponent, you know? Some things you've looked at and studied for that opponent.
That's exactly it. Well, let's see what this round produces. I don't know how, in terms of percentage, how good that knee is of Carty's. He's not as mobile as he normally is.
Just round 6, yeah, round 6.
And maybe that knee is what's stopping him from really going forward.
Yeah, oh, good shot that as well. So Russian comes back. I've given the Russian 2 rounds here.
He's coming forward there. He was made to miss because...
Honestly, I've given 2 rounds. He's let his hands go and he's getting punches off.
It'll be interesting to see if the scoring... Oh, nice left hook that was from Carty. That was heavy. That was more of what we're used to with him. Skobenko, big deep breath. In the corner of the Russian, like that one.
Come on, let your hands go now. Is this the last round?
Well, both free shots and landed at exactly the same time there.
No Carty, no party. Oh, good shot.
Great jab there from
Good
Carty,
jab, yeah,
straight through the centre of the guard.
Like an up jab, whipped it, didn't he? Nice. I'd let this Russian know now. But that's it. Go through them gears. Pilot on him. Make him feel so small in the ring.
Oh, there we go. That was nice. That was nice from Carty. Skobenko trying to work off of that jab of his. It gets tied up by Carty.
Oh,
I tell you what, the Russian's got his head down, has Skobenko, and trying to land a big overhand right, wasn't he?
Yeah, he tried. If it was maybe 6 inches longer reach.
You know, he's come to have a go, hasn't he? He really has. Yeah, like you said, you've given him a couple of rounds.
Yeah, give him a round or 2, yeah.
As we go into the 6th and final round, he's given Carty enough to think about. Maybe not plenty. He's given him enough to think about.
Not plenty of problems, yeah. Enough to think about, yeah.
We're very animated in that Carty corner.
Filling up now, isn't it, Darren?
We're getting there. Still many a seat to fill up, but a good crowd in here already.
Wow, going to be absolutely mental in here later.
Well, this is the 6th and final round. Will it be more of the same? I think it probably will. Skobenko on the front foot, just trying to get Carty on the move. There it is, nice left hand there from Thomas Carty. Slammed against the right glove of the Russian fighter Skabenko. And there's a shot to the body from Carty. And the crowd encouraging with every shot which he throws and lands.
Yeah, that was nice, that little I got carried away watching it, to be honest.
That sometimes happens, Leighton.
Yeah.
You forget you're commentating and just enjoying a fight.
Oh, nice.
In the corner of Carty, you encourage him to just push off Skabenko and just let your hands go. Nice 1-2 there from Carty. So he just bounces back on the ropes there, and Skabenko coming forward. Nearly got caught with an overhand left there. There's a lead hook comes in from Carty.
Oh, good shot.
That straight left hand came in off a jab. In the corner screaming for Carty to push Skabenko off so he can get back to work. And he's doing more of that now. And we're starting to see more of what we're used to with Thomas Carty.
Push him off. Push him off. Shot.
Chopping left hand there. Oh, nice there. Backhand uppercut, lead hook to the body. To go into the last few seconds of this fight.
Loading up.
Well, German Skabenko is the second man to go the distance with Thomas Carty. Leighton Birchall with me here ringside has definitely given Skabenko a couple of rounds there. What will the scoring referee say?
Maybe a round or two, definitely, Darren. To be honest, I think one of the rounds he just outworked him.
I think the opening rounds, I mean, it was barely a punch thrown in the opening round, was there? It was one of those. Just kind of moving around, having a look at each other.
I wonder who we could have next.
I mean, the heavyweight division is just ridiculous at the moment, isn't it? So unbelievably exciting. Wardley versus Dubois coming up.
Maybe a Fraser Clark or...
Yeah, Fraser Clark in with Justice Hooney next. There's domestically, the heavyweight division's fantastic. Globally, it ain't too bad either. But Thomas Schreiber has the scorecard, so we'll go to him now.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, our referee in charge, Paul McCullough, scores it 60-54. For your winner, the Carty Party, Thomas Carty.
Well, the Carty Party returns. Thomas Carty is back to winning ways. And I'm sure he'll be chuffed to have got the rounds under his belt, be back in the ring, especially in Dublin.
Now welcome to the ring, Bella Istvan Urban.
The action continues here. It is fight after fight, and this is Hungary's Bella Urban, 25 years old. And he's one of those fighters who, again, finds himself in that away corner more often than not.
let's welcome to the ring, Bobbi Flood.
Well, that noise is because it's professional debut time for 21-year-old Bobbi Flood. Not only is it his birthday this weekend, it's St. Patrick's weekend, and this man gets to walk to the ring for the very first time as a professional. He's a 10 times Irish champion, a European gold medalist, an unbelievable talent, which so many people have been talking about, and so many people have been excited to see him in that professional ring, and he's just on that stage soaking it all up. And the crowd are well and truly behind him. Here he comes, with a massive smile on his face, the moment he's been waiting for, the moment that he would have dreamed of is here.
Yeah, something in that walking out like you do, honestly, unbelievable.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. Brought to you by Great Warrior for Queensberry, along with their great sponsors. Unibet, 32 Red, That Prize Guy, Global Next Trade, and Redox Season. When the bell rings, our referee in charge and scoring the contest will be David Irving. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing white trunks and weighed in officially at 152.4 pounds. Coming to us from Kecskemét, Hungary, he is a veteran of 27 professional bouts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Belra István Furban. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, he has an outstanding amateur career, becoming a 10-time national champion, and now tonight making his highly anticipated professional boxing debut. Ladies and gentlemen, from Dublin, Ireland, Bobbi Flood.
Well, here we go, and what a moment for Bobbi Flood. The 21-year-old makes his professional debut here in Dublin tonight. The crowd are up for it, he's up for it, and he's straight out with a right hand to the body. Boxing in the orthodox stance with those white and pink shorts, and that sharp jab of his, and that right hook to the body followed, and oh my goodness, straight away there was a big shot. It felt like a right hook which landed on the Hungarian, and he doesn't know where he is. He hit the canvas, and he's looking at the referee, and whether the referee should let him continue or not,
no, it's over,
is another thing, and I think he is going to let him continue.
Don't let him, don't let him.
And Flood could have this over and done with in the first few moments of the opening round of his professional career.
Finish him.
Sharp jab straight through the middle from Flood, and there's the right hand again. And the Hungarian is in a whole world of trouble here, and hits the canvas yet again in the first minute of the opening round, as he sits on his knees and looks to the referee.
Lovely.
Rainuls. In style, he was absolutely supersonic in there. Unbelievable. Well, what about that then, Leighton?
Wow, unbelievable. Fair play. Very, very good.
Let me tell you, I've seen some debuts in my time. I've never seen one end that quickly. And you know when a fight is good, because you look around ringside and everyone's looking at each other, giving each other that nod and that look of, yep, we've got a good one here. Well, blimey. Thomas Schreiber has the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 1 minute, 8 seconds of round number 1. A referee in charge, David Irving, stops the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout. And successful in his professional boxing debut, Bobbi Flood.
Well, that's how you kick off a professional career, just like that.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I tell you what, it is something. Something tonight, wow.
I tell you what, if you could bottle up that adrenaline, that moment, that feeling,
Happy birthday, Bobbi Flood, 21 years old.
it'll be worth a fortune. And the crowd, those that brought their tickets from him, even if they didn't, they got their money's worth then. They want excitement, they want explosive finishes, and they got exactly that.
Very, very good.
Well, over to Thomas Schreiber, we're ready for our next fight.
Let's now welcome to the ring, Liam, the Kingdom Kid Wall.
Well, here comes the Kingdom Kid, Liam Walsh, 23 years old from Queensberry Island. 11 fights so far, no defeats. He's a young man on a mission to get to the very top and has every intention of doing so. And you can see how much he's up for it as he makes his way to the ring.
And now let's welcome to the ring, Owen El Jefe Levin.
And here is his opponent, who will make his walk onto the stage. Owen Lavin, 22 years old, also from Ireland, a faultless pro career so far. 7 fights, all 7 of them wins, trained by Anthony Crolla, managed by Anthony Joshua's 258 management team. And the last fight, he stopped his opponent in 1 round. And here he comes. I know how much he's been screaming for a fight like this. Fighting the journeyman, the away corner fighters, you can only do so many of those. He's been wanting these 50-50s for a long time. He won't see it as a 50-50, I'm sure, because that's the mindset of a fighter. In the zone, focus on. He walked out and had a look at the arena earlier on, and now he's walking out into it. And we've got a busy one.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a battle of the the vacant Celtic Middleweight Championship. Brought to you by Frank Ward for Queensberry, along with their great sponsors, Unibet, 32 Red, That Prize Guy, Global Next Trade, and Riyadh Season. Sanctioned by the Boxing Union of Ireland, Chairman Mel Crystal. The judges are Colin Byrd, Paul McCullough, and Padraig O'Rourke. Our referee in charge will be Emil Teets. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he comes in the ring wearing black with red and weighed in officially at 158.15 pounds. Hailing from Queensberry, Ireland, he is undefeated with 9 wins, 2 draws, 4 of his 9 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Liam, the Kingdom Kid Ward. And his opponent across the ring in this championship contest, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing green with red and weighed in officially at 159.15 pounds. Hailing from County Mayo, Ireland, he is undefeated with 7 wins. 3 of his 7 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Owen El Jefe
Davey. Tony. Right, Baz? All good. Let's look at.
For this one, 8 3-minute rounds for the vacant middleweight Celtic title. Liam Walsh versus Owen Lavin. And here we go, Walsh boxing in those black and red shorts. Lavin boxing in those green and red shorts. Both of them meet in the centre of the ring. Just exchanging a couple of jabs. Oh, nice left hook there from Lavin, but a right hand came back there from Walsh.
Good shot.
And you can already tell that it looks like these two are going to be well matched. Good timing there from Walsh. Got a jab through and Lavin came back with a left hook of his own.
These Irish are funny, aren't they?
In the corner of Walsh, shouting loud for the right hand. Both just... It's quite a measured approach.
Can't hear myself think.
From both fighters. The Walsh corner well and truly up for it as they right next to us at ringside. You could probably hear them coming through our microphones, and Walsh goes through with a 1-2 and hits the gloves of Lavin, who's just taken his time, and that was a nice jab of his own, just snuck through the guard there of Walsh. In the corner, encouraging Walsh to meet Lavin with that jab later. What are you saying about that?
Meet him with the jab is that's what happens. I don't agree with that advice.
I'll tell you what, both of these have already exchanged some solid shots at each other. And you get the feeling that this is going to be a fight which will catch fire at some point, when they both start really letting their hands go and start taking a few more risks, which is understandable not to do, especially in the opening round. Walsh just goes down to the body.
30 seconds here, finish strong now, let's go, come on.
Oh.
Walsh definitely got that reach advantage ever so slightly on Lavin, and he's using it to his advantage at the moment with the jab. Lavin, that's a nice right hand over the top there from Lavin, just landed on the temple, and he would have felt that Walsh in his legs. A good jab came back from Walsh.
Like to see Lavin just keep squeezing him a bit more instead of loading up. That's what Queller's saying in the corner. Don't load up, don't load up. Doesn't need to load up. Just squeeze it, squeeze him, squeeze him. The opportunity will come.
What's working well for Walsh at the moment, Leighton?
What's working well for Walsh? He just seems to be punching a bit when Lavin's punching, and he's having quite a little bit of success from it, to be honest. He's punching as Lavin's punching as well. But when they're saying meet him with the jab, as he's throwing an overhand right, it's a dangerous gamble, do you know what I mean? So I'd like to see Walsh box on the back foot a little bit more, because Lavin wants to fight, you know what I mean? So he doesn't need to fight the fighter, box the fighter.
Well, let's see how this round unfolds. If you just joined us, welcome along. You're joined by myself, Dan Rees, and Leighton Birchall, ringside.
The future
in Dublin. The future. This one scheduled for 8 threes in the middleweight division. The vacant middleweight Celtic title up for grabs. The opening round was a good one.
Don't give him a target. The advice from Walsh's corner.
Good feints there from Lavin. That corner of Walsh is screaming for him to go body head, mix it up.
Yeah.
Right hand which got through from Walsh. But Lavin seems unfazed as he comes back with a jab upstairs and one straight downstairs as well. As former world champion Anthony Crolla shouts instructions from the corner.
Yeah, very experienced guy in the corner. Seen a lot of things. Good fighter. Very, very good fighter.
I spoke to Lavin on the build up to this, and he said, I basically said yes to every opponent that they chucked at me.
Lavin said that.
He did. He wants these kind of bigger and better fights, and that's exactly the attitude that you want to have. And Walsh having success with that jab there.
Yeah. Oh.
Lavin just misses with an overhand right. The jab landed beforehand.
Oh.
And Walsh sneaks in a tight lead uppercut on the inside.
Good fight this, Darren. It's nice.
I tell you what, it's technically a very good fight, isn't it? You can tell that these are two highly skilled operators. Both of them haven't taken their eyes off each other for the tiniest second. Super focused, watching every single move. The corner of Walsh encouraging him to meet Lavin with those shots. And it does seem that Lavin is kind of waiting for Walsh to make some form of attack, and then he can try and counter off of it. Just like that.
I've got a 2-0 Walsh here.
Well, another solid round.
Beautiful here, beautiful
and
round.
The jab of Walsh is working well for him, isn't it?
Yeah, it's working
and do you think it's that range which is helping him with the success of that? Because he's got the height advantage, ever so slightly, hasn't he? But it's relatively clear.
Yeah, but Lavin's just rolling up a little bit. He needs a bit of dipping and moving and rolling his way in, and if he wants to get there, but you can't just jump in with them kind of shots. But I think Lavin could come back into this.
But Liam Walsh has been sharing some rounds with the McKenna brothers in the build-up to this fight. Both Aaron and Stevie McKenna lives and breathes boxing and fitness. He's a PT, so he said he basically lives in the gym and barely ever leaves it. And like Lavin, he'll be 110% prepared and ready for this. And technically, this is looking like a really good fight so far. Both of them doing well.
Yeah, they are doing well, yeah. Two good lads.
Bit of mind games there from the Walsh corner. Shouting. Lavin's tired.
Oh,
lovely left hook there from Owen Lavin. And a 1-2 back from Walsh and followed it up with a lead hook to the body. It's a bit like you go, I go. That's kind of been the story of this fight so far, especially in this round.
Oh,
looks like Owen Lavin is cut. And Lavin just starting to let his hands go now as the blood trickles down his face, and that will start to get into his vision. He'll need a bit of Vaseline on that. And he's just starting to open up, go for a little bit now. That cut seems to have sparked something inside him.
Before 4 rounds, does it go to a technical draw?
So if it was a head clash, so before 4 rounds,
yeah,
it will be a no contest. But after 4 rounds,
Lavin's had a lot of success since the cut, to be honest.
After 4 rounds, it will go to the scorecards. Walsh really trying to get that jab off, but that jab from Lavin really snapped Walsh's head back, and there he is again. And I tell you what, Leighton, it was ever since that he sent to that cut, he's come out firing, isn't he?
That cut's bad, Darren. It's like a dash on his head. Look at that.
It is a bad cut, that. I'm sure the ringside doctor will have a good look at that in between the rounds. And that blood is getting into his eyes, and that is starting to blur his... It's making his vision nowhere near 100%. And when you've got that jab flying back from Walsh, that is not a good thing for him to have.
Nah, sad really, isn't it? Just,
lovely left hook there from Lavin, and the jabs come back from Walsh. As we go into the last few seconds of this round, that cut is going to need some attention in the blue corner. And psychologically, Leighton, that will be playing a little bit on his mind, won't it?
Yeah, he keeps dabbing at it too. It's by the facial expressions within the corner, it's not a nice cut. Good for the lads there. Hopefully he can continue.
He will absolutely want to continue. Both fighters would hate for it to end that way. So as long as it's safe to do so, and the doctor gives the corner and the referee the thumbs up. Mind you, just trying to read the body language here of the ringside doctor and the conversations which are going on with the ref. It's not too positive by the looks of it. But we will see.
He had a lot of success though since the cut.
He really did. He started properly opening up.
I'd give him that round there. 2-1. Or could even be 1-1, a draw, you know, so.
Well, the doctor is just having a chat with him.
Yeah.
And is he going to allow him to continue? Yes, he is. We'll see how this goes as we're going to this round, round 4. Oh, lovely 1-2 there from Lavin. And it's almost like he knows that he needs to get this job done and dusted in case that cut gets in the way.
When he let his hands go,
and he's really got the bit between his teeth, and that right hand landed flushly on the cheek of Liam Walsh. And he himself needs to get back on that jab, which was working for him in the previous rounds.
He's tiring, Liam Walsh here. Took a big gulp of air there. Oh.
Good head movement from Lavin. Slipped that 1-2.
Bit of inexperience there from Walsh, you know, when he got caught. Too eager a little bit from Walsh. Lavin did the best thing. Capitalised on it.
Yep.
Oh, good shot.
Walsh corner screaming.
He's tired, he's finished.
That he's tired. But for us, well, certainly for me, it looks like Lavin's got the bit between his teeth.
Yeah. He's getting the better of this. Oh.
He's up for it now, and he's marching forward, and he sets him up with a jab and just slams in a couple of right hands.
That left up to the body, he wants that, doesn't he?
And those long arms of Walsh just having a bit of success there with that 1-2. And you're right, Lavin's looking for that left hook to the body.
Yeah, fancies it there.
Trying to sneak it under the right elbow. Lovely left hook there from Lavin. Walsh took that one well.
Oh, he's hurt.
But he's holding on, and that tells you that he felt it. And he didn't come marching forward there, so is Lavin gonna start trying to pile the pressure on a bit more now as the round goes by?
Oh, good shot. He's nice when he gets in his rhythm, isn't he? He's good.
Very good. Very good indeed. It looks like Lavin's just starting to read those straight shots of Walsh. He's doing a better job at slipping away from him now.
Yeah. Oh. Just got to keep working here. Just keep working. Pop, pop, pop. Keep working. As Walsh is tiring, you see.
Both landed. It looked like they both landed shots exactly the same time there. As we go into the last few seconds of the round. And Lavin ends around with a left hook on the face of Liam Walsh. And this fight has swung a bit, hasn't it?
It's swung massively, to be honest, Alan, hasn't it? Lavin just looks like complete control, in control, doesn't he? Looks like in control massively. Like bossing the fight. It's good to watch, to be honest.
It was that moment where he sensed he'd been cut and saw the blood, and then it all changed. But the cut held up, didn't it, in that round?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to see blood trickling down his face again, but so far so good.
Yeah, good corner work, that. Good cutman work as well, should I say. Doing a great job on that cut in the corner. Can't even see it now.
Marvellous work. Props to the cut man.
Yeah, props to the cut man, to be fair.
A reminder that the vacant middleweight
Celtic title
is on the line here.
At least one of us are paying attention, Darren.
both fighters determined to get their hands on it.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, good shot that was. And again.
Going to that body. Do you think he's trying to drop the hands of Walsh so he can go upstairs?
Yeah, you see. Yeah, definitely. Just caught him with 2 great body shots though. Now he's teeing off upstairs.
Nice right uppercut there from Lavin. That was good timing. Then snaps the head back with a jab. Walsh comes back with his own.
Looks a bit stuck in the mud here, Walsh, doesn't he?
Good left hook to the body under the right elbow of Lavin, but seems unfazed as he just keeps changing the angle, keeps changing his movement in the ring, and comes back with a jab of his own. And the corner of Walsh really encouraging Walsh to get back on his jab, because it was the first 2 or 3 rounds where that was working wonderfully for him.
Yeah, this is a good fight. I like it. Good fight.
Fight of the night so far.
Yeah.
As Walsh just lands a right hand in the corner, celebrate it like they have with pretty much every single shot.
Oh, it's opened up again. Good jab again. Nice jab from Lavin. Jumping now.
Good left hook there from Walsh. It was met with a jab and retaliated with that left hook, which worked well. Oh, lovely right uppercut there from Lavin. That was nice. But Walsh still in there. Chin low. Gloves up. Lunges in with a left hook of his own.
He's a good kid, this Lavin. I like him.
Nice work from Walsh. In the corner screaming for him to just keep countering Owen Lavin, who hasn't by any means had any way of a round off, but it wasn't as aggressive, or the tempo wasn't as much as it was in the previous rounds. But still good boxing. What does Walsh need to do, Leighton? Does he just need to get back on that jab?
I thought he actually come into it a bit again that round, Darren. I don't know what the scores are, my scores, to be honest. It's close, tight fight. But my advice to Walsh would be, see where the corner shot went on the jab, like, I think Lavin's starting to read that a bit now. Maybe mix it up a little bit now and push him on his back foot, you know what I mean? But Anders enjoying the fight, to be honest. It's a good fight.
It's great action. That cut seemed to open up a bit in that round, so the corner team will most definitely be working on that to try and see Lavin through the rest of the fight. But ringside doctor seems happy, which is always a good sign. Here we go. Round 6. Both fighters straight to the centre of that ring, trying to take the centre. And Walsh just trying to use his feet and his space and his range to just pop that jab off. He got through with 1 or 2 there. It looks like Walsh is trying to get that right hand off of that big whipping left hook of his. And Anthony Collar in Owen Lavin's corner, screaming for him to get busy with his own jab. Yeah. Shouting over and over again.
Anthony Collar screaming for the jab there. Great advice. Jab, mix it up, bang. It's nice. Oh, good shot.
There's that left hook again, a shot which has been something Lavin's looked for since the opening round. Both land jabs exactly the same time.
Oh, good shot.
And Walsh does seem to be coming back into this fight, as he is busier with that big hand of his.
screaming for the right hand there.
Walsh just throws that jab and then just steps off to his left every single time, left or right. Oh, nice right hand there, straight through the middle from Lavin, and then straight back with one from Walsh. And every time Lavin tries to get that attack going, Walsh is good at kind of invading his space and not giving him the room to work.
Yeah. Two good kids, these. Oh. I've given this round to Walsh.
Do you think that Lavin needs to go back to what we saw when he got cut?
Yeah, the aggressiveness, the
aggressive style.
He does, he's going to have to, he's going to run out of time here. He's going into round 7 now, only 2 rounds left, so you're going to run out of time here. You need to put your foot on the gas.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how he approaches the next round. And Anthony Potter looks like he's really having a good old chat with Owen Lavin in that corner. I think he wants to see more of what we saw when that cut happened, where he came out firing, really had the bit between his teeth and he was going for it. Well, the penultimate round in this one, scheduled for 8. What will it bring? Both men straight to the centre of the ring yet again.
Combination, Liv, combination. Let's go now, let's go.
Walsh working off that jab over and over again.
Combo, Liv, combo. Let's go.
Lavin back with a 1-2.
Yeah. Lavin's come out here with a bit more aggressiveness and
there's a bit more urgency there to the style.
I think he's been told in the corner to be honest. Or he might have heard me, you never know, do you?
One or the other. He really bit down on his gum shield then, Lavin, and threw that right hand. It just about missed.
Oh, big shot.
Leaving in that double jab. The accuracy appears to be back in this round, and that was a nice right uppercut as he countered off Liam Walsh's right hand.
Yeah.
Walsh through with a solid 1-2 there. Oh, good work there from Walsh. 1-2 and then down to the body with the left hook.
I think they both need to do more of that, to be honest. No, more of the combos.
But I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting to see how this one is scored, isn't it?
1,000,000%, yeah,
because
definitely.
Lavin's absolutely had many a moment where he's been in full control of the fight and then it's just swung back and forth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Corner of Liam Walsh. Wow. Almost losing their voice because of how much this fight means to them. As they land the jabbers, Lavin just tried to make an entrance there. And there's that right hand she throws to the body so well. Good forward movement there from Lavin.
Yeah, crawled him with a jab and boom, popped the right hand, didn't he?
Just got to get the shots off at the same time, which is a lot easier said than it is done.
Good round, very good round of boxing.
What does Lavin need to do, Leighton, to get around or under that jab a bit better?
To be honest, I think he's got to put his foot down now, and he's got to really put his foot down and go for it. I think he's swung a few rounds back. Definitely, it's a good fight. But I've swung both ways, and the way I'm scoring it might be the different ways of the judges, so you never know, do you?
Yeah, there are ringside judges here for this one, for the vacant middleweight Celtic title. Which one of these are going to go home with it? Here's swung back and forth. The jab has worked really well for Liam Walsh. And when Owen Lavin has let those hands go and come forward, and that aggressive nature of his, he's dangerous.
Last round here. I think the last round to win it for either of them, to be honest. Oh,
good left hook,
big left hook
from Lavin.
Took that well.
He does take him well, Walsh, or he has done so far. Just snuck a right hand through the middle there.
Oh, big body shot.
Lavin is planting his feet now with every shot. Another 1-2 from Lavin, and they got through. He's digging into the body, and he's just starting to sense that he might have hurt Liam Walsh here.
Walsh really digging down.
Lavin appears to be back in control as he lands a big right hand, and
he took that really well.
Walsh, I tell you what, he's got some chin on him because he's been hit with some big shots tonight. I tell you what, now he's in trouble. That was a big right hand by Owen Lavin, and he's found himself on the canvas. And that was a heavy knockdown. And I don't know if he's going to make it to his feet, or whether he should be able to continue. And the referee calls it off, and Owen Lavin wins the vacant middleweight Celtic title in the 8th and final round of what was a tough fight. They were two very well matched fighters. He swung in different directions, but Owen Lavin dug in, and he got it in, and he got it done. Well, Liam Walsh just being seen to his stall here. It was a heavy knockdown. And we just hope that he's okay. He will receive
well done, boys.
The best medical attention. But Lavin, he just, when he goes, doesn't he?
Wow, he didn't have to let his hands go then. Wow.
Be interesting to see what the scorecards were reading at the time of stoppage.
The legend Adam Smith.
Well, over to Thomas Carty, who has the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 1 minute 22 seconds of round number 8. Our referee, Pedro Orukdagar, stops the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout. And now, the Celtic middleweight champion and still undefeated, Owen El Jefe Lavin.
Well done to Owen Lavin. A tremendous stoppage in the 8th and final round. Was it a stoppage that he may have needed? But it doesn't matter now, because he is the middleweight Celtic champion. But props to Liam Walsh. There are many a moment.
Arnie, the Terminator Dawson.
Well, we're all ready for the next fight. And here comes a young man who is all action. 23-year-old Arnie Dawson, otherwise known as the Terminator. He boxes out of the world-famous Peacock Boxing Gym with Martin Bowers and all of the team there. They've done a tremendous job with him. Last time we saw him was on the undercard of Fabio Wardley versus Joseph Parker, where he showed how unbelievably tough he was against Mitchell Smith. We'll see more of that tonight, I'm telling you.
And now let's welcome to the ring, Steven, the Irish Takeover Cairns.
Well, he goes by the name of the Irish Takeover. And here he is in Ireland at the Free Arena in Dublin, walking out to Kingfisher to a packed crowd. And he is another one who's been screaming for fights with bigger and better opposition. He's one of them. The better the fighter you put in front of him, the better version of Steven Cairns you tend to get. And he's just soaking it all up there on the stage, looking out at this tremendous venue. The friends, family and loved ones who have paid their hard-earned money to come and see him. And if you've never seen him before, he is extremely talented and one to watch. Don't go putting that kettle on.
I'm wearing it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 10 rounds, and it will be for the big WBA Continental Lightweight Championship. Brought to you by Frank Warren for Queensberry, along with their great sponsors, Unibet, 32 Red, That Prize Guy, Global Next Trade, and Reebok Season. Sanctioned by the Boxing Union of Ireland, Chairman Mel Crystal, along with the World Boxing Association, President Gilberto Mendoza Jr., Supervisor Mariana Borosova. The judges are Jan Christensen, Luis Pavon, and Olena Pomivairo. Our referee in charge, third man in the ring, will be Giuseppe Portarone. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he comes in the ring wearing white and black and weighing in official at 134.11 pounds. Hailing from Clacton, Essex, England, he has a professional record of 8 wins, just 1 defeat. 4 of his 8 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the current Commonwealth Union Champion, Arnie the Terminator Dawson! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the right really goal and weighing in official at 134.7 pounds. He has
Well, 10 3-minute rounds. Arnie Dawson versus Steven Cairns. Dawson out of that famous Peacock gym in London. Steven Cairns trains with Dave Caldwell. He said he's one of the most coachable fighters he's ever had the pleasure to work with. He's one of those who doesn't just listen, he puts it into action. This, on paper, is a very well matched. It's a great matchup.
I know both kids, both lovely, lovely kids as well. Very, very nice men.
Cairns out on that jab. Dawson, nice tight guard. Oh, always has a go, does Dawson. Getting in a couple of fantastic little scraps as well, especially on that small hall scene. But he's no stranger to these big bright lights now.
No, just back off of a defeat off Mitchell Smith.
Yeah, the O2 Arena,
yeah.
I mean.
Good fight as well.
So he's been there and done it. Cairns obviously has too. Oh. Big jab there, and then slammed in that right hand over the top. Did Cairns, goes to the body. And Dawson just trying to find that jab of his. Couldn't quite get it off. Cairns just trying to gauge that distance, find that rhythm.
Yeah.
All off that jab.
Oh. Arnie will come into this, honestly. He's a good operator.
Fairly steady start to this fight, both just feeling each other out a bit, working each other out, feeling a bit of that power.
Oh.
Cairns really good at throwing that jab and comes over the top of that right hand, doesn't he? Trying to come over that jab of the Terminator, Arnie Dawson. What a fight name, by the way, the Terminator.
Oh.
Good right hand. Cairns again.
Good fighter, this Cairns. Very, very good.
Keen to get a level up in opposition for a while. He's barely put a foot wrong in his professional career so far. Good opening round, and I tell you what, it's exactly the type of fight which both men want.
Yeah.
Technically good, they're both going to come and they're both going to throw some bombs, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%, Darren. It's a great matchup, you know. Stevens took a bit more control, I think. But Arnie will come into this gradually. I've seen him fight that Mitchell Smith. He's a good operator. He will come into this.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's not frightened to get stuck in his Arnie Dawson. In every fight which I've seen him, even when there's been big, heavy shots coming his direction, if you think he's going to back down or back away, it's not happening, is it?
Definitely not. Two good fighters, honestly. Great fight. It's a good watch, to be honest. I'm enjoying it. It's a good watch.
I spoke to Dave Caldwell this week, and he just said that Cairns is flying in the gym. His attitudes, his boxing IQ, everything is just spot on. The dream type of fighter to work with. Can he get the job done here tonight at home in Ireland? As he just comes out this round and lands a couple of jabs there on Dawson. He tries to get stuck into the body of Cairns.
I've been really looking forward to this card as well, and this being one of the main fights I've been looking forward to be honest. He's a bit of an unknown quantity, Arnie Dawson, ain't he? So you don't really know what to expect.
Exactly, I'm glad he's getting the opportunities.
Yeah. He looks huge in there, Steven Cairns, doesn't he?
He does. He properly lives the life. Works with the guys at Boxing Science, and of course with Dave Coldwell as well, as I've already mentioned.
He's a serious operator.
If you follow him on his social media, you'll see how he takes every single detail so seriously. He's got every ambition of going right to the top. But tonight, he's got Arnie Dawson in front of him, who he needs to beat. Good tight guard from Dawson. Hard to land anything really effective with him, because he does cover up so well, and he does come back as well, doesn't he, Leighton?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's both of them know what they're doing, obviously, and both of them as well will have their own game plan. But both of them will have their own game plan, but one of them might execute it better than the other, you know. One might do things what the other hasn't seen or worked on. So that might be what we're seeing for now.
Dawson found himself on the canvas in the opening round against Mitchell Smith, but shook it off and got up and then cracked on with it.
Yeah, still very cagey, I think this is. Very cagey.
So what we haven't seen so far in this fight much of yet is Cairns going to the body. He's a very good body puncher. There we go, just as I said it. A fight to be had on the bill earlier on. De Oliveira of Brazil, he dropped him and stopped him with a body shot.
Yeah, he's serious operator, this Cairns. I like him.
And he's done the same thing with a couple of others as well. There you go. There comes the body work.
Marking
I
the
knew
body.
It was coming.
Marking the body up as well.
Dawson takes those shots well. We need to start seeing a bit more coming back from him now. He's quietened a little bit.
Yeah, he has.
And there it is.
He swapped it there.
And you can see, Leighton, that what Cairns is looking for is Dawson throws a great overhand right, but as he throws it, he tries to time it to get that left hook into the body, doesn't he?
Yeah, 100%. They're both trying to counter the counter, you know, but one's getting off better than the other at the minute. Cairns is getting it off better at the minute, so I'd like to see Arnie come into this a little bit, to be honest. Start doing a bit more. He's gone quiet, like you said.
It'll be interesting to know what Dave Coldwell's saying in that blue corner with Steven Cairns. He did just start to go to the body the later part of that round. And I'm sure the guys from the Peacock will be telling Arnie Dawson to start letting your hands go a bit more.
Yeah, just spotted another half of the Birksall brothers there. Big Will.
He's normally ringside of us, isn't he?
Yeah, he's normally with us, but not quite sure what he's on.
Well, here we go then. Cairns straight on that front foot, getting that jab off. Dawson on the back foot, but he doesn't mind being there from the fights we've seen of him in the past.
Oh, nice jab.
It's just how he can get his attacks off when he is fighting on the back foot.
Yeah.
Which isn't an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Cairns looks to me like he's waiting for that right hand to come over.
Straight over, yeah. Right, there you go. We're not getting much wrong tonight, are we, Darren?
Hey, you said it. That's nice from Dawson. Goes downstairs to the body. More of that will be appreciated by the corner. Tapping upstairs is Cairns. When he does that, he normally looks for an unforgiving shot straight down to the liver. And Cairns having success with that jab there. Got through to the body, then doubled it up to the head. And a good screw shot there from Dawson. Well, Cairns to me looks like he's got into his rhythm. he's got into his groove now.
Yeah.
And that's when he's dangerous, because he's not thinking, he's flowing.
Good jab.
Oh, there's that shot to the body again from Cairns. He's just trying to measure his man up with that jab.
Some fight of this kind, you know, he's brilliant to watch, isn't he?
He's technically very good, but he got caught with the right hand there
Could
from
get
Dawson,
caught
and now
there
another
again.
one. And you've got to be on your toes, you've got to be on your A game. You cannot switch off for a second
In that
with
squared
Dawson.
circle, no.
Oh. Nicely done there from Cairns as we go into the last 10 seconds of this round.
Really pushed him over.
The timing is excellent on Cairns, isn't it? That is one of many things that he does well. He's great timing.
Little stare off there.
And there was a bit of a look there from Arnie Dawson at the end of that third round. This one he's scheduled for 10. Whether we'll get there or not, we'll soon find out. But a good matchup. Definitely one of the best, if not the best fighter Steven Cairns has fought so far in his career. That's exactly what Dave Coldwell and him and his team will want. Dawson up and off of his stool, ready to go. He's a game kid. Both of them feinting with that jab. It has been a bit of a battle of the jabs. Was an outstanding amateur, was Cairns.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good, you know.
I mean, you can see it, can't you? Just, it's the basics which he does so well.
Oh, good job. Good job, great job.
Good covering up there from Dawson. He took those shots, comes back with a couple, but the feet are fantastic of Cairns.
Oh,
lovely head movement there.
Everything's so like fluent, isn't it?
It is like it doesn't really think, it just flows, doesn't it, from him? There's no pauses in his kind of movement or his action. It's just very, very fluid. Dawson constantly trying to keep Cairns thinking, feinting with that jab and that lead hand of his. And there's that wicked left hook which Cairns throws to the body so well. He'll look for that again, I can tell you that for sure.
Oh, good job.
In the corner of Dawson,
yeah,
encouraging him to edge him back. Dawson's got a great corner himself, comes from a fantastic gym. So many great fighters have come out of the Peacock over the years.
Good defence. Oh, good body shots. That was up that.
Yeah, Dawson felt that was low. I'm going to ask you the $1 million question. What needs to happen for this fight to light up a bit? Because at the moment it's very kind of what's the word you used earlier? It's quite cagey, isn't it?
It's cagey, yeah, but both good kids, aren't they? So they're still tossing each other out. You know what I mean? They're still tossing each other like still flip of coins, isn't it? So I think it will come into play soon. And
do you think it's risk taking?
Yeah, one of them's gonna have to take the risk. So yeah, definitely.
I mean, Cairns is a wonderful counter puncher, isn't he? And you can see he's always looking for that counter and looking to do it in style as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Arnie Dawson up and off his stool well before the 10-second announcement was made. Dawson committed with that right hand there, nearly got caught with the left hand on the way out.
Yeah.
As Cairns just goes and jabs to the body. Good work there from Cairns.
Yeah,
touches upstairs and then sinks in the right hand to the body. He'll feel those in the morning, Will Dawson. And there goes another left hook under the right elbow.
Yeah, I think he felt like Dawson.
Dawson's corner shouting for him to try and get that jab off to the chest of Cairns, but the feet of Cairns just aren't allowing him to do so, because the second he sees a glimpse of movement from Dawson, he just makes enough adjustment to find himself out of range, doesn't he? And here come the Olays from the Irish audience. We've had a great day in the rugby and now having a great night in the boxing. What a day. And it's St. Patrick's weekend.
Well, having it off, aren't they?
And they've still got so much to come. This is our last fight on the prelims, and then it will go over to the main card, the main broadcast live on DAZN globally around the world. And then we'll be back with 2 bonus fights after the main event.
Oh, counter.
I think the problem, Leighton, with Dawson going with that jab to the body is he leaves himself exposed for the right hand over the top, doesn't he?
Overstepping. See.
Is that what it is? His feet are getting too close, do you think, when he throws that jab to the body? And it leaves him in a bit of a vulnerable space, sorry.
I think he just needs to. He's got long arms. He's got arms from here to the other end of the arena. He doesn't need to step in. Do you know what I mean? You can just pop it there, pop it there. But it's easier saying than done with the fast feet what Cairns has got. So effortlessly taking it.
You're right. He has got long levers. He just needs to use them as effectively as he possibly can. But Steven Cairns is a class operator. And he's really been taking his time in this fight, not overcommitting with anything, been countering at every opportunity. Well, both fighters right in the centre of that ring. Battle of the jabs continues. Dawson going downstairs. As Leighton Birchall, ringside of me, picked up on. Doesn't want to get his feet too close because Cairns is so good with his timing and his accuracy. And he throws a wicked right hand over the top. And it's a shot which he's been looking for.
There you go. And whip down the body there, boom. Oh,
good right hand from Cairns. I'll tell you what, I said earlier on that Dave Coldwell said Steven Cairns is one of the most coachable kids that he's ever trained because he's a good listener, but you can tell that Arnie Dawson is a good listener as well, because we're sat next to the red corner
and everything
they're saying he does. And
he's trying,
it takes a lot to do that.
It does, yeah.
Great focus.
Lower your hips, son, lower your hips, now bring it up.
It's a whip there for Cup. Good catch.
Dawson tries a Steven Cairns special. And left hook to the body, and there's another.
There comes Stevens.
Oh, lovely left hook to the body. So every time Dawson's trying to get an attack going, Cairns is so good at nullifying it, so good at stopping it mid-flow, and he does it with that jab, he doubles it up. A good strong end to the round there for Steven Cairns.
Yeah.
This is reminding me a little bit of what we saw with Owen Lavin. Is when we saw Owen Lavin let his hands go, he looked unbelievably dangerous. He looked like he could get Neil Walsh out of there, but and eventually he did.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the same thing with Steven Cairns.
When I went out to the toilet a minute ago before this fight, I seen Anthony. And what I said to him, he said, I was saying the exact same thing in the corner. He said,
so he was saying, be more aggressive, let your hands go. Yeah, well, I wonder if Dave Colwell was giving a similar type of instruction.
You see, it's a different kind of fight, though, isn't it? Because was it a Walsh fellow who boxed last?
Liam Walsh.
Yeah. He had a lot of success, didn't he, in the early rounds, and all the rounds, to be fair. So it's easy saying like, go forward, do this, do that, but when you're controlling a fight, it's which Steven has got control of the fight at the minute, hasn't he? So
he's boxing beautifully. He's kind of getting it, most of it, his own way, really. Jab over and over again from Cairns in front of his home crowd, the Irish crowd.
Yeah. Where's he from? Cork?
Cork Island, yeah.
Cork, yeah. How far would that be? Not very far, is it?
I'm not sure. My Irish geography isn't great.
Oh, thought it was. Yeah. Mother's Day tomorrow as well. Be a nice belt going home to one of their mums in the morning, won't it?
Who's it going to be? But at the moment it's looking like Steven Cairns, who all of a sudden smelt blood, is up in the tempo and he's digging his toes into the canvas and really letting his shots go now.
He is, yeah.
And Dawson looked like he was hurt there, but he's a tough cookie, and there goes that left hook to the body, which he throws so well, and he loves this type of fight, and you can see that in his body language. It's the same thing we saw when he fought Mitchell Smith. And do you know what? We needed a bit of this. The crowd needed a bit of this.
They're loving it, these two in here.
We said earlier on in the fight how tough Arnie Dawson is.
Yeah,
he's proved that over and over again.
Oh, big shot.
Cairns, big right hand over the top there.
Legs buckled a little bit there.
He'll be trying to... Tell you what, Dawson is a magnificent listener.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Brilliant.
He's listening to every instruction what the Peacock's telling them.
I know it. Like, I don't know how that sounds, but you know that is so important, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's really hammering the body now. He's looking for those big, spiteful body shots, Cairns, over and over again, taking the wind out of him, and out with a big clubbing right hand over the top. And the reddening is starting to get worse on the left side of the body of Dawson. As we go into the last 10 seconds of the round, and there's another right hand which went thumping in from Cairns. Cairns has got some confidence now, isn't he? I think he kind of knows that he can go for it. But Dawson loves it.
Just looked at me like, oh.
I love a fighter like that, though. I love it.
He's class, that Cairns, isn't he?
He's good, but
Dawson, listen, he's a seriously good fighter. He's a seriously good operator.
Yeah, the body language, if anything, just gets kind of better from him.
You don't have
the
to.
The tougher that the fight gets.
These Irish love these nights, don't they?
But Steven Cairns, his dad sat ringside there. He's having a good time watching his son. And if his son can get the victory tonight, he'll be chuffed a bit.
Still a long way to go. 3 rounds is a long time in the ring.
Yeah, I tell you what it is, especially
when you're in there, yeah.
And if Cairns fights in the same way from now, how he ended the last round, could be a long few minutes for Dawson.
The reddening down the side of his body. It's better.
Dawson covering up well, looking to counter himself by the looks of it. I think the corner just made a good point there, Leighton, just encouraging Dawson not to wait for Cairns' attack.
Yeah.
He needs to kind of be busy himself, doesn't he, rather than waiting for Cairns to do something and then trying to counter him and score like that.
Yeah. Big night in Manchester coming up as well, isn't it, Darren?
Big nights after big nights.
Yeah.
In Queensberry.
Yeah. Nelson, the sexy one, fighting for the English title, British title eliminator, Commonwealth silver title on the line. Massive night for the Birchall brothers. And it's looking dangerous, man.
An unbelievable boxing calendar coming up, but they were 2 solid shots to the body from Cairns, who just loves working.
He's
those
relentless,
left hooks
isn't he?
and right hooks, God, over and over again. They've got to take it out of you after a while, haven't they? No matter how tough you are.
Yeah. Oh.
Cairns really good at cutting that ring off. You watch him.
If you listen to Dave Caldwell as well, he's listening a lot to Dave Caldwell. Same as Dawson, to be fair. Both very good listeners.
That was a heavy left down there from Cairns, and he just lost his balance, did
bit, yeah.
Dawson. Dawson waiting for that Cairns attack again, which the corner were encouraging him not to do. Well, Steven Cairns is enjoying himself in there, isn't he? I don't feel like he feels he needs to take too many risks, does he? Cairns, he's just enjoying himself.
Yeah, he's enjoying it. It's his little homecoming too, isn't it? So he's enjoying it. He has every right to.
They certainly enjoy their boxing in this part of the world. And the amateur system, when it comes to the Irish, and what they've done is just incredible for a small nation. They have done some unbelievable things.
Yeah.
You look at the kind of amateur success that Irish fighters have had over the years. I mean, Katie Taylor.
Tough cookies, aren't they?
With 2 rounds to go. And Cairns will continue to try and batter that body and pepper Dawson with the jab. Changing up the levels well there. Cairns, oh, I tell you what, that right.
Oh, he's down.
Right hook to the body there. And then a left hook went over the top. And I don't know if Dawson feels like that was a knockdown. He probably feels like he probably lost his balance more than anything, but it was a shot which sent him down there. But he's been on that canvas before in his last fight. He got up and cracked on with it. But this might be a different ball game, because a big, heavy right hand went over the top, and there goes another one as Cairns. That was 2 brutal shots from Ireland's Steven Cairns, and that was a much heavier knockdown than the previous one. And he does the right thing. He takes the 8 count, takes his time. That's experience. And Cairns will jump on him straight again. And there he goes with that left hook to the body, which is lethal, followed by a left hook upstairs. And the legs downstairs at Dawson don't look like they're in sync as much as they were. A big right hand from Cairns again, and Arnie Dawson finds himself on the canvas for the 3rd time, and Steven Cairns does his trademark backflip to the Irish crowd. A very well controlled performance with a very good end. A credit to Dawson. He's a tough kid. He took a lot of punishment in there, and he still kept coming, still kept going. The fight didn't necessarily set light. There were There were pockets of it, wasn't there? There was moments. But a good win for Steven Cairns. Well done to him.
Yeah.
He's a good kid. He's a really good kid.
He is special. Special.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 1 minute 38 seconds of round number 9. Our referee in charge, Giuseppe Onattoni, stops the contest. They're winner by way of technical knockout. Still undefeated, and now the WBA Continental Lightweight Champion, Steven the Irish Takeover Cairns.
Well, well done to Steven Cairns, an unbelievable performance. You can see how much it means to him. That is the end of the prelims. So much more to come live on DAZN, kicking off with John O'Carroll versus Cole Murphy. Then super featherweight Ryan Garner is in with a tough Mexican as he looks for world title hopes this summer. Then it's the professional debut for the Irish heavyweight Adam Alanian. Then it is Pierce O'Leary versus Maxi Hughes, followed by the big one, Jazza Dickens versus Anto Cacace. All of that coming up live on DAZN.